In the Marvel Universe, few villains are as feared and respected as Doctor Doom. Born Victor Von Doom, this brilliant inventor and sorcerer rules the nation of Latveria with an iron fist, using his intellect and mastery of the dark arts to keep his enemies in check. Doom's castle, situated on the edge of a volcanic crater, is a testament to his power and ambition. But Doom's journey to the top of the Marvel's villain hierarchy was not an easy one. As a child, Victor was orphaned by his father's death and forced to scrape by on the streets. But Doom's genius intellect and determination caught the attention of a wealthy philanthropist, who sponsored his education and sent him to America to study. It was there where Doom's true ambition began to take shape. He invented a device that he believed would allow him to communicate with his dead mother, but it backfired, leaving him with a scarred face and a desire for revenge against the world that had wronged him. From that day forward, Doom became obsessed with gaining ultimate power, using his intellect and mastery of magic to create a suit of armor that would make him nearly invincible. But Doom's lust for power has also led him down a dark path, one that has often put him at odds with Marvel heroes. In particular, his rivalry with the Fantastic Four, led by Mr. Fantastic, has become legendary. But no matter how many times Doom is defeated, he always manages to rise again, more determined than ever to achieve his ultimate goal. So love him or hate him, there is no denying that Doctor Doom is one of the most fascinating and complex villains in the Marvel Universe, and there's also no doubt that he'll also be appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe at some point in the near future. So how exactly could he be introduced to the MCU, and which actor would have the right skill set to be able to present him through the screen? There were rumours that Doctor Doom was going to be teased in the Wakanda Forever post-credit scene, but as we know, he wasn't, and I'm kind of glad that he wasn't, because I think the post-credit scene that they did have was perfect. I think that Victor Von Doom is going to be introduced in the Fantastic Four, which is a Phase 6 movie, and this is mainly because in all the Fantastic Four movies we've seen before, he's been in them, and like I said earlier, he does have a legendary rivalry with them. So I think him being a villain in Fantastic Four would actually be really good, as long as they go about it in the right way. Now, I did see this theory online, and I'm not going to take credit for it, but I don't know who did do it. If I do find out, I'll put it in the description. But this is how I think that Victor Von Doom is going to be introduced. There will be very minor Quantumania spoilers in this video, just a heads up. Now that Cassie's plan could actually work by sending a beacon down to the quantum realm, because obviously Kang's dead and so is MODOK, so there's not actually a real big threat when they go down there. I think more scientists are going to be discovering this, and then they're going to be going down there for their own personal gain. And I think one of these scientists are going to be Victor Von Doom, as there are hints that he does already exist in the MCU through Moon Knight. He could then design a machine, like a quantum drill type of thing, which collects materials from the quantum realm and also farms quantum energy so it can run by itself, and then also send energy back up to the surface, which is another form of power that they can use. I think there will also be 4 employees that also work at Victor's company, and they will later turn into the Fantastic Four through quantum powers. I think one day Victor and the Fantastic Four, before they get their powers, will think it would be a good idea to go on an excursion down into the quantum realm, where they'll explore the terrain and see what's actually down there. I do also think that Reed Richards and Victor would also have some sort of rivalry before they went down into the quantum realm, and then when they actually went down there, this would kind of erupt and they'd start fighting, making him the villain. Then maybe they went into an area of the quantum realm which is much more intense with quantum energy. I'm not sure how it really works, and then they gain their powers based on that, because the Fantastic Four's powers are very, like, quantum realm type of powers if you think about it. You know, being really stretchy, being able to go invisible, being made out of literal rocks, and being able to set yourself on fire. They're all kind of weird powers that you could probably see happening in the quantum realm somewhere. As for Doctor Doom, I think his powers would be more magic based, as they are in the comics, and then eventually he starts to fight the Fantastic Four, and seeing as he's the villain, he'll get beaten and he'll get sent into a time vortex like Scott Lang was. When he finally manages to get out, I think he'll be sent thousands of years in the past, where he can build up the Empire of Latvia and become the villain we see in the comics. I think this would be a good way to introduce him, because seeming as he would be there from like thousands of years in the past, but then also present day, I think it would be a cool way to introduce him and his magical side, and also showing that he's been building up his power on the side this whole time, and he's finally going to unleash it now. As for an actor capable of presenting Doctor Doom through the screen, I think there are some good possibilities out there. Some people are saying Cillian Murphy could be good, who's best known for Tommy Shelby in the Peaky Blinders, and I think he could be a very good Doctor Doom, but personally I think there are better choices. People also say Jeffrey Dean Morgan, best known for his work as Negan in The Walking Dead, could also be a very good Doctor Doom, and I do agree with this. I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan is an incredible actor, and I think him as Doctor Doom would be perfect, because he'd be able to balance that, like, seriousness, as well as being able to have some banter as Doctor Doom at the same time. I also think his body build would be perfect for it, because he's not hugely massive, but he's not skinny either, so I think he'd really be able to fit into that armour while still looking strong. Another actor people say would be good as Doctor Doom is Giancarlo Esposito. Drogo, who's best known as Gus Fring in Breaking Bad, as well as many other things. Whilst he could be an absolutely amazing Doctor Doom, I think Marvel should save him for a better character, for example Professor X or even Mephisto, but I do think that he would be a very good Doctor Doom as well. However, in my opinion, none of these compare to this final actor who I think definitely should be Doctor Doom in the MCU, and this is Adam Driver, best known for Kylo Ren in the sequels of Star Wars. I feel like Adam Driver is such an adaptable actor, being serious as Kylo Ren and then also being funny in many other movies. While still being predominantly serious, I think adding that tiny bit of humour that he's known for could be absolutely perfect. I also think the unique tone in his voice could also be really good as Doctor Doom. You know, you see it in Kylo Ren, and I think he'd just be a perfect casting for Doctor Doom. So let me know who you think should play Doctor Doom in the MCU in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you soon with another video.